Lock your inner shelves, recalibrate, rest as best you can.
Yes.
I know your
Yes.
new job is very demanding. But pay attention to your digestion and things that could throw your center out of whack.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay? Nancy, listen carefully to me.
Okay.
You do not have the luxury of emotional extremes this year.
Okay.
Write that into your brain. Because that's what's ungluing you and undoing you.
Okay.
Okay? It's throwing your balance points off.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to be having to haunt you in the middle of the night from miles and miles away if you go on any extremes about anything. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So, and you in the same case, because you're Con as the last gal, your southeast is a wealth corner for you. It truly is. So southeast gets, I put, the piggy bank there. I'd put things that resonate with our understanding of wealth.
Okay.
People have different ideas of it. To some people, I will say, oh, put your jewelry box there. Put your gold ring collection there. Put your, the treasures from the deep sea that you found. Whatever is important to you. Actually, here's a very good thing. Some of you know who the heck Lakshmi is. Were you ever in on any of the Lakshmi deals?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a little Lakshmi?
I don't think so.
Okay, print her out. Lakshmi, and put her in the southeast.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Matter of fact, I'm just mentally looking in my home right this second, and happily, I will say to you, I have a lovely, 14 by 16 picture of Lakshmi that's plopped on the windowsill in the southeast. And I'm like, oh, right then. That was unconscious that I did that, but that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Is the balcony considered part of...
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want the cures inside.
Okay.
Okay.
So the southeast room would be kind of like the living room, family room. It's small, but it would be that room.
Cool.
Does it have to be specifically right in the corner?
Nope.
Or in that room?
In that room, if that's the southeast room, it could simply be in that room. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now,
because I have a glass table in there that has all my spiritual stuff on it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. But you brought up a good question, Nancy. Does it have to be in the southeast room? That's lovely, but let's suppose the southeast room was missing, and some people it is missing. Your bedroom has a southeast. That can be activated. The only rooms I wouldn't activate are the bathrooms, the laundry room. I mean, that's the common sense of it.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah,
Okay.
So this is all good. You're doing good, girl. So, Happy New Year, honey. And just remember, this week, between the shifting of the energies, I think a few people like you and me and a few others that I know might just feel a little wobbly because because the energy is not settled yet.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's the bulk of what's happening. And people still insist on making our lovely country unsettled.
Yes.
So until they get over themselves, we're stuck with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you
Thank
hear
so
me?
much.
Did you hear me say to the other girl, please make a small deposit on Thursday?
No.
Make
because I had just finished work and called.
Okay, good. On Thursday, February 2nd, it's one of those days where, and again, this may be completely superstitious, but I'm going to do it. It's the tradition to deposit money to set the course for the year and have the God of wealth bestow its blessings upon us. So even if it's a fantasy fairy tale, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how much, Nancy. It could be 5 cents, but do it.
Okay, cool.
All
right, wonderful.
Okay,
Thank you
darling.
so much.
Happy
Take care.
New Year.
Thank you.
Bye.
Many blessings.
Thank you. Bye. So it's interesting that we've had two callers that both have this con north energy, and that kind of energy has moved to the center box, where people in general, now not everybody is going to have this sensation, but many, many people will feel they have to change jobs or careers. And it's interesting, changing a job is difficult enough. Changing a career is humongous. It's like, okay, you can go from being a brain surgeon to an artist, but it's the kind of year that you have to take a look at that. And are you living your truth? And is there integrity in what you've signed on to do? And does that being inside of you really want to do it anymore? Because if not, you're going to feel out of balance. You'll feel sick to your stomach. So you got to get aligned with your own truth this year and put your fear down. Okay, we have a caller. Hi there.
Hi, Elaine. It's Lydia. How are you?
I'm fine, Miss Lydia. How are you?
I'm enjoying your show every week, and I feel so blessed that you're able to take my call. I said I don't want to be a feng shui hog.
You're doing just beautifully.
So I thank you again, as always, for sharing your expertise with me. And I was listening, and I love the idea of making a deposit on February 2nd.
Well, I know you and I have hashed out these things. Is it silly? Is it superstitious? And maybe it's all of the above. But it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. And
I should be making a deposit occasionally. So if it's the motivation to get me to the bank, and even if I deposit $10, it's the action of doing it that perhaps will start the flow. So I think it's a great idea.
I do too, and it's just all we have to do is unblock the dammed up river. And I'm not sure which dam I'm talking about here, but somehow we've done ourselves in by not allowing things to flow. And I'm with you. If this makes it flow, what the heck? Can't hurt. Can't hurt.
No harm can come of it. So I was listening to the show. I started to catch a little bit of the tail end. I only heard your last caller. But you said that you can either talk about prosperity with my birth date or the direction of my front door, which I had wrong last time, and I have correct this time.
Well, let's start with the front door. Well, first of all, give me your year of birth, Lydia.
Sure. My year of birth is 1959.
Okay. Okay, so you're the pig. Oh, here you are. You're con north again, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, my. This is amazing to me how this often works. Okay. So the con north, you may have to face some fears this year. It's just the way it is. And it's very freeing to actually just look at it and it will dissolve. I think we get in trouble with fear when we pretend it's not there, or we ignore it, or we fight it. There's nothing to fight. Okay, it is what it is, and then it will drop. And it's huge. So what is the proper direction of your front door?
South. I actually pulled my car up to the front door and faced it in the direction of the front door with my compass in the car to make sure that I knew what I was talking about. South.
Okay, so let me say this to you. You're thinking it's facing south. That would mean it's facing the Jersey Shore.
Yes.
If we
I'm actually at the Jersey Shore. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, and how many years have you been in this house?
Just moved in 3 or 4 months ago.
Okay, and how's it feeling so far?
Oh, it feels good. I don't know, we're only renting, which I think we talked a little bit about last time, because we don't know where we want to settle. So I guess that there's an element of feeling unsettled. However, that could be the fact that we just don't know where we want to settle. But the house itself feels good.
Okay, and how long is the lease?
1 year.
Okay, and all right, the front door absolutely needs secured this year, no doubt about it, okay? And this you need to have up in a timely manner, not the second, but somewhere between now and the 3rd or the 4th, okay? It will need metal around it somewhere. So that means on the inside, within
it actually has something metal hanging on the inside. It's a plaque that says it's a wonderful life.
Okay. Did you put that there?
I did.
Okay, good. And how's your husband's health?
His health is okay, but I think that as we're getting older, we both need to lose weight and watch ourselves more.
Okay. He's going to be your barometer as far as if you need to add anything else at that front door.
Okay.
Oddly.
And if we need to add something, it would be metal?
More metal. Okay. And I'll tell you, the month that possibly could be the trigger point for you to see, is March, after March 6th. Because that's March 6th is when that month actually starts energetically.
Okay.
And if his health holds strong, this is obviously this is good. This is what we want. Let me just see, because there's a couple of months there. His eyes are strong, Lydia.
He wears glasses.
Okay. Heart strong.
I hope so.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Then it's time to pay attention to the laws of good nutrition. And maybe this house is the house that's going to help you do that. Some houses just help us do that. Okay. What's I don't want the address, Lydia, but the numbers on the house.
1668.
Okay. Yeah, this house is definitely an area of expansion of better ideas for lots of things, for better ideas. You know, the Con North is one of the more spiritual pockets of energy. Your belief system of spirituality may change dramatically this year, which would be very interesting. And it's not bad. It's just a big change. And so it could possibly be one of those years where everything you've ever believed no longer works.
Okay.
And that's, again, stirring up the pot of that Con North, which would then stir up job energy, career energy, and it looks like unrest, but it really isn't. It's just a stirring of the pot.
Okay.
And so if your front door is south, where's the southeast? What room is in the southeast?
The southeast, so that would be north, south.
That'd be right.
Southeast would be to the left of my front door. That's a spare room, and I also use it as an office.
Okay. You use it as an office. All right, this is good. When you're sitting...
Let me see if I did that right. That's the south. No, the south. The south is here. East, yes, I use it as an office. I did. I needed to plot that out to make sure I was correct.
Yeah, I want to make sure you're correct, too, and that we haven't flipped it. Okay. Well, you need to make sure whatever office you're using and your honey, nobody should be looking directly into the west this year. So if your computer is tilted toward the west, tilt it away. Okay. And yeah, the southeast, once you're really convinced that it is the southeast, then you could put some little wealth cures in there because it's a lovely place to energize just a little bit.
And what kind of cures did you say I should put in there? I'm sorry.
Well, a wealth cure, which would be like, you got to have some purple pear stuff in your toolkit. It could be the wealth Buddha, the little guy who's holding the moon.
Oh, my heavens, I have so many Buddhas. I'll put them in there.
Okay, but make sure it's a wealth Buddha.
Okay, I don't know if it's a wealth Buddha, but I'll check.
Okay, he's dragging a little sack, or he's carrying a little gold thing, or he's standing on coins. Any one of them.
Okay.
Something with coins. So that's why you could even get the piggy bank in there.
Okay, I'm looking at my Buddhas. I don't know if he's carrying a sack. Okay, but I'll look and see if he's carrying a sack or coins. Okay.
And if you don't have that, a fish, sometimes the fish is spitting out money.
Okay.
A boat means wealth in Chinese.
Okay.
So I'm just, or